So when it comes to the skills that parents should nurture, I think there's 10 important skills that you want to give attention. The first one is emotional development, helping children understand their feelings, the feelings of others, and guiding them as to how they can react to these feelings. Then there's social skills. A big part of school is being able to learn, play, and interact with the other students. So guide your children as they learn the language skills to be able to do this appropriately with others. The next two skills are related to language. So we have both receptive language, which is the way we understand language, and expressive language, which is the way that we express ourselves. Receptive language is extremely critical when it comes to understanding things like following directions, and parents can help by giving their children one-step and two-step directions. Expressive language is the way that they express themselves. So encouraging your children to be able to communicate clearly what they need, what they feel, their desires, their thoughts, etc. Encourage them to ask questions and answer these questions to help them grow. Then we come to the motor skills. The fine motor skills, those are those little muscles that we need to use and the hand-eye coordination to be able to do things like writing. But we also want to make sure that they're prepared by doing things like cutting, gluing, ripping, etc., because that really prepares them for the motor skills that they'll need. Now we hear a lot of talk about attention. So this is the next skill that I'm going to speak about. Attention and their ability to pay attention and attend in school is really important for their learning. Now this is a skill that can be developed over time. So you want to be intentional about how you help your child develop their attention span. Then we want to look at helping our children with problem solving. Now, problem solving is something that we want to see in older kids and adults, but that skill starts in the early years. When problems come up, help your child to find ways to deal with them. I know it's tempting to jump in and to solve the problem for them, but choose age-appropriate things that you can guide them through walking through. When it comes to creativity, this is the next one on my list that I think is really important because creativity comes naturally to our little ones. Now, it can be messy and it cannot always be easy to deal with, but what comes out of creativity is a lot of inquiry, a lot of questions, and a lot of creation. And that's a skill that will serve them well as they get older. Now, the last two skills that go really hand in hand that I want to speak about are literacy and numeracy. So when it comes to literacy, ensure that your child is being exposed to reading. Expose them to books. Books are a great way to stimulate language from birth. Exposing them from birth as they get into their toddler years and early years, show them the pictures, point to things, make sounds, make funny voices, share the stories. Their awareness of books and how books work, we call this print awareness in education, that will serve them as they continue to learn how to read. And numeracy is something that is all around us, whether it's counting, whether it's measuring, whether it's assessing things happening in their environment. You can incorporate this into your home. It can be as simple as counting the amount of steps from the fridge to the front door. All of that is measurement. So take the opportunity to make math come to life around them.